Hello there. Welcome back to Mathematical Literacy, grade 11. In this video, I want to look at a common test of March 2022. And we are going to look at the second question on that question paper. That is our question 2. We are going to start on 2.1, which reads Annexure A shows the bank statement for Miss MJ Smith. Use Annexure A to answer the question that follow. So you'll see that we have our Annexure A here that we are going to use to answer the question. So I'm going back to our question. First part of the question says define the term opening balance with reference to a bank statement. So obviously, when you're having an opening balance, it's a balance that is brought forward from the previous period. So basically, that's what we have in terms of a opening balance. So on the other section, we are going to illustrate it as an opening balance. Is a balance brought forward from the previous account. So basically, that's what we have. And opening balance is a balance brought forward from the previous period. So basically, it will be a closing balance during the end the end of the previous period. So in the recent period, it becomes a opening balance. So basically, that's what we have in terms of opening balance. So we go to the second part of our question, which says write down the closing balance on 18th April 2021. So we can just refer back to our statement and go to 18th April 2021 and see what's the balance that we have there as the closing balance. So we're seeing that 18th April, we are given it here on our bank statement. And the balance that we have is in the column for balances, which is the last balance that we have is 5,790 47 cents. So this is the balance that we are just going to represent there by saying our second part of our question, which is our 2.1.2. And we are saying that the balance is we have 5,790 rands 47 cents. 47 cents. So this becomes the balance is indicated on our bank statement here, 5,719 rands 47 cents. So go to the next question that we have says calculate the total amount deposited between 8th of April to the 14th of April. So we can just again refer to our statement. And you are seeing that we've got a column for deposits here. And the question requires that to calculate the total amount of deposited. So total amount of deposits, we go there and just add 272. 272 rands for 5 cents plus 250 rands plus 2,100 rands plus 250 rands. So basically, that's what we have. We are just going to put in the other section by say, whereby we are saying 272 rands per 5 cents. And then we add 250 rands. Lastly, we've got 250 again. We add 250. So this is what we have. Then the total that you're supposed to get there. You're going to get 2,872 rands 45 cents. So this becomes the last part that we have, which is our answer. Then go to the next part, which is now 2.1.4. Determine the number of days covered by this statement. So you can only be able to find the number covered when you go to the statement. So going to statement, you can see that we are given the period that is being covered by the statement here. That the reads are from 15 March 2021 to 18 April 2021. So the period is first covering March and then April. So what we are saying is from 15 March to the end of March. Remember, March ends with 31 March. So we're going to say 31 minus 50 to get number of days in March. And obviously, we are supposed to add 1. Remember, between 31, it's if you say 31 minus 15, you are not going to count the 15 So obviously we need to add one. And then we also see that in April we've got 18 days, so no need to add one. We're just taking our 18 days that we have in April, then we add 18. So we see that after making your calculations, the correct figure that you're supposed to get is going to be 35 days. So you just see that we got 35, 35 days. So this is our answer, 35 days. So we'll go to the next part of our question whereby it reads determine, this is the one that we've just looked at. 2.1.5, show by calculations using the account summary how the closing balance of 5,719.47 was calculated. We have the balance already calculated, which is 5,719, which if we go to the statement, which is this one, the closing balance. So the question is asking us to show by calculations how to arrive at 5,719. So obviously, if you go to our statement now, we have already calculated the total for deposits. So to get to the balance, we are going to say opening balance, opening balance, you add deposits, which are total deposits, and then you subtract withdrawals. And you are supposed to arrive at 5,790.47. So opening balance, we are saying we are getting it here is 5,234, 5,234 rands 9 cents. So currently to answer section, we are saying 2.1.5, and opening balance we've identified it as 5,234 9 cents. And we calculated the total for deposits, which is 2,872 rands 45 cents. So we add this 72 45 cents, and then we have 200 plus 135 rands 7 cents, 200 rands, 425 rands 73 cents, 729 rands 96 cents, and then finally put 223 rands 69 cents. So if you add here, you see that the total for our withdrawals, we can just try to calculate to see what are we going to get. So the total is going to be 2,387 7 cents. So basically, this becomes the total for withdrawals, 2,387 rands 7 cents. So we are supposed to subtract it there by saying minus 2,387 7 cents. And see that the answer that you are going to get is going to be, if you calculate correctly there, the answer that you are going to get is going to be, so should be 5,770.47 cents. So this is exactly the final if you go to our question, let's just try to see. Here you see that our total is 5,719.47, which is also the total that we are having as our final balance here, 5,719.47. So it means we have to recalculate to see the correct calculation that we have there. So by making a recalculation, here you're going to see that the correct answer that you're supposed to get there is 5,719 719 rands 47 cents. So this was just an error that was made there. So but the total should be 5,719.47. So this is what we have. So this becomes the final answer, and this is the same answer that we have as the final balance in our 18 rands 47 cents. So this is so to arrive into answer, we said opening balance, we added deposits, and then we subtracted our withdrawals by saying 5,234 Rands 90 cents plus 2,872 rands 845 cents, and then we subtracted 2,380. Yes. So this is what we have. So this becomes the final question, or the last question that we have on the first part of this question. Then we go to the second part of our question, which is now 2.2. 2.2 registered an extract of ABC Telecom income and expenditure business for the month. So we've got the income section, and then we've got also expense section, and then we have taxable business profits. We go to 2.2.1, calculate the value of A, the total income for the business. So our value of A, we are having here, which was going to say 25,000 plus 17,500. So we are saying on 2.2.1, we are saying 25,000, 25,000 plus 17,500 plus 17,500. And you see that the total that you are going to get is going to be 42,500. You are going to get it as 42,500. So basically, and that's what we need for 2.2.1. And then we go to the next part of our question, which is now going to be 2.2.2, which says, name one example of the running expense from ABC Telecom. We have got our running expenses on the other side, so where we have our expenses, and we can just pick one. We also have telephone. And if we go down, see other running expenses that we have. We also have water and electricity as a running expense. So basically, we have we can just pick water and electricity. That is on 2.2.2. We have water and electricity. And I'll go to the next part of our question, which is going to be 2.2.3. Express the marketing expense as the percentage of taxable profit. So marketing expense, we have it here, 2,000. Then it's supposed to be a percentage as a percentage of our taxable profits, which is 17,990. So I want to say other section. We are going to say now 2.2.3. We're going to say 2,000. 2,000 answer, then we divide by 17,990. And it's going to be expressed as a percentage, so we multiply by 100 over 1. So calculate it and see that we're going to get obviously to two decimal places. It's going to be 11.12%. So basically, that's what we have. And we can go to the next part of our question, which reads ABC Telecom offers an installation of the landline that charges 160 rands for the first 100 minutes. For the first 100 minutes talk time, and 80 cents, 80 cents per minute thereafter. Then part A is saying determine the total cost of 120-minute talk. So, but we are told that here we have 160 rands representing first 100 minutes. So this one we also have 100 minutes, whereby we are saying for the first 100 minutes we are going to see 160. Removing this 100 minutes, now we are saying 160 minus 100, but it's already attached to that with 160. So 120, we have 120 there. Remember, we want to calculate for 120, so we say 120 minus 100, and then we are going to get your 20 minutes. So the 20 minutes is the one that we are going to use the rate of 80 cents per minute. So we say 80 cents times 20, and the answer that we get, we add to 160 to get the total. So basically, I want to answer section, we're going to say we've got 160. That is for the 100 minutes, and then for the second part, we're going to say 80 cents. We multiply by the 20 minutes that are above 100. and then the answer that we get there in there. So basically, simplify further, it becomes 160 plus 60. You're going to get your 60. And then every two, you're going to get your answer is 176 rands. So basically, that's what we have according to this video. So thank you for listening. And those who have subscribed, please subscribe and share. Let's meet again in the next video. As for this video, I'm signing out.